Hey there YouTube, how you all doing? Just sitting here smoking my unnamed pipe. Basically all it's got on it is RM, real briar, and it's got Italy on the bottom there on the bit. I'm sitting here smoking some Captain Black Gold. It's basically one of the only things I've got sitting here. I do have an order coming actually. I did order from 4 Noggins. I do have Frog Martin, the original. Peterson's Connoisseur Choice, Solani X Sweet Mystery, 4 Noggins Cordial, or the Evening Cordial, sorry. It's come to basically about $60 including shipping, so we'll have to see what the Canadian Revenue Agency has to say about that, and see what else they'll add extra onto it. But other than that, basically we don't have a whole lot of choices. We basically have Captain Black, Balkan Riff, Amphora, a couple other what you guys call, well, the U.S. guys call drugstore tobacco, but we haven't carried tobacco in our drugstore in years. It's just one of those things. I mean, pretty much even before my smoking time, and I'm almost 30 years old. I mean, Canada. I mean, everybody talks about having a nanny state, but this is Canada for you. I mean, I love my country, but I mean, we are really suppressing some of the things that you guys you know, have every day normal to you. I mean, a 50-gram bag of tobacco for us costs almost about $25. And like I said, all we have is kind of what you call just drugstore tobaccos. So I just wanted to kind of talk about a couple of things. I mean, talking about tobacco already, I mean, we can't really get tobacco unless we go to, I mean, the corner store. I mean, there's the odd tobacconist. I mean, closest one here really for me is Toronto, and that's about an hour away approximately. Other than that, I gotta kind of just stick with the Captain Black. Or I've kind of looked across the internet and found 4 Noggins is going to be, you know, pretty good to send tobacco to Canada. But like I said, we'll have to see what Canadian Revenue Agency has to tack onto it. So basically, I mean, don't have a whole lot to talk about. Basically, one of my first videos. I mean, I'll have more to talk about when I try more tobacco, but. I did want to thank a couple of people in the pipe community, but I mean, several months ago, I mean, I found Bola down here in Pipe Pastor. They were one of the first videos I had seen, and they kind of drew me into the, I guess, well, you guys have quite the fellowship of pipe presenters and pipe smokers on YouTube, and I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. It's kind of gone out on me. So, anyway, speaking of tobacco, here in Ontario, I'm not sure what it's kind of like in other provinces, but I mean, our tobacco, I mean, is sight unseen. I mean, you can't see it when you go to the stores. You have to ask them to open the little doors behind the counter so you can actually see what they have. You kind of have them behind little. They're on the shelves, but they're behind little gray doors that they have to open up, or you kind of have to know what brand you're looking for anyway. I mean, that's for any tobacco product that we have here in Ontario. I'm unfortunately a cigarette smoker as well. I'm going to try quitting here soon. Actually, I've ordered a few snusses, Swedish snusses, to give it a try and see how I like them, and just kind of trying to quit smoking cigarettes. I love my pipes. I love my cigars. We'll see about the snus. I don't want to add another habit to my tobacco likes, but we'll see about maybe kicking the cigarettes. Sipping a little bit of Canadian Club 20 here. It's pretty decent. Seem to get a lot of floral and sweet notes to it. I'm not a whiskey connoisseur, but I know I like it. So, and it goes great with a pipe of tobacco anyway. So I'm trying to keep the video short, but I've got a few things that I wanted to talk about. Got a few cigars, nice cigars sitting in the humidor. There's a couple that are, I mean, not a whole lot to speak about, but do got some Cohibas from Cuba. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Escondidos. I mean, they're pretty big, but they are a pretty decent smoke. I guess some Romeo Juliet's Deluxe number 2, so they're pretty decent as well. I mean, every time we go to Dominican or Cuba, I end up bringing a couple of boxes back. I mean, you can't beat the prices when you're down there. I mean, compared to Canadian tobacco, a box of cigars would cost me almost about $500 here, probably, if you price it out. I know a half decent cigar is about $30 a piece. If you go into the the tobacco shops into Toronto. I mean, I haven't really been there, but I have looked at a couple of the convenience stores, and they do often have a couple of cigars on the shelves, Romeo Juliet's and things like that, and they're quite expensive anyway. That's why I always end up bringing them back from our vacations. But see if I couldn't revive that. Anyway, I did want to give a shout out to a couple of people that have said hello and welcomed me into the pipe community. Thank you guys very much. I do appreciate it, and hopefully I'll get to know quite a few of you guys out there. Other than that, just waiting on my tobacco order. It was ordered on the 14th, and we'll see how long it takes to get here, and see how much extra cost I have to pay when it gets here anyway. But hope you're all doing good, and anyway, enjoy your guys' pipes.